rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Taylor. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Albies absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there. 1 down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Striding in, Josh Donaldson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. Back now from SunTrust Stadium, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Donaldson is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Lifted in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Braves lead this one 1-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
Shortstop.
The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting seventh, the pitcher, Max Fried.
The pitcher, Max Fried, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Fouled off. Swanson, base runner at first with one out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. He pulls this one into right. Verdugo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box now, number 16. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 16.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. One down.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
number 1,
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout.
Ozzie.
Keep that guy off the base path.
Albies.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. Line drive, base hit down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The first baseman,
You don't get too many
5.
pitches a day in the
Ready.
big leagues middle cut. His
Freeman.
eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-1, here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Slap hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Muncy leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The next 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 home. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So striding in, A.J. Pollock, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air out to left. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave one. It remains 1-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Josh.
First pitch on its way. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Nick Markakis.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Dansby Swanson.
Fouled off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pollock is right there, one down.
Now batting.
So with
the
that,
pitcher,
let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Fried. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Popped him up. Muncy has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind 0-2 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Verdugo going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. Atlanta leads it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, number 16. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Verdugo, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now at the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They trail in this one 3-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Junior.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Ozzie Albies.
Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ryu's ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone up into the second deck. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take him out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Now batting, The first baseman.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Turner charging in on it. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And it's fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Here comes another 0-2. And right into the shift. Turner's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Braves lead it 5-0. Ready now, Chris Taylor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of them.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Inciarte. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batter.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than
The first
others,
baseman,
but the
number
best
35,
ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy
Bellinger.
digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Inciarte racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 1.
Ladies
Ross
and gentlemen,
Stripling enters
your
to do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 68, Ross Stripling.
Standing in, Nick Markakis will try to get
Leading
things
up
started
for
for the
the
Braves
Braves,
in their half of the 6th.
The right fielder.
Yeah, and that last at bat,
Nick.
Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
Stepping in now,
Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. No outs, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually
pitcher,
pitching is
number
all about
54.
mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Max Fried,
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Stripling stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Line to the right side. Verdugo is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions
the left
aren't
fielder,
ideal with the rain
Ender.
coming down, and that can make every
Inciarte.
play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First offering on its way. Well struck down the right field line. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Braves 6 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The pitch. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now back, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail 6-1. Welcome back to SunTrust Park, just outside of Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenta Maeda enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it
now
is.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 18, Kenta Maeda. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
The center fielder, Ronald.
Yes, he pops
Acuna
the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to short. Seager comes up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, number 16. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see.
The catcher, number 16.
Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Mark Melanson.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Kike Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Yeah. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. They're down 7-1. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, Nick Markakis.
Nick.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollard. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Hernandez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Stepping in now, Mark Melanson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Braves 8 and the Dodgers 1. At the plate, Max Muncy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And that That finds the target. 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career numbers against Melanson, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-1 is the final tonight. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.